What are your thoughts on the changes to Cracker Barrel's logo? I mean, I think the new logo is ugly, but I also don't, like, want to make my entire life about it like some people do. I think the change of the logo was, you know, it reminds me of, do you remember when IHOP changed their name to IHOB instead of IHOP? And it used to be IHOP, International House of Pancakes, and they changed it to IHOB, International House of Breakfast, right? The change was pointless, and they changed it back after, like, 2 months or whatever, making it clear that the entire purpose for it was just to drum up publicity because, you know, it gets people talking, right? I would not be surprised if the super minimalist Cracker Barrel logo was just intentionally controversial to get people talking about them. It's obviously backfired because Cracker Barrel's prices dropped because conservatives have made it about, like, politics now. Like, oh, the logo is woke. Which, like, you know, is its own brand of stupidity. For what it's worth, the logo is not woke, it's just, it's minimalism, which is a, pretty well documented, like, graphic design thing that, corporations do, right? I need to get that house. Usually minimalism is more along the lines of, like, the building itself not really having a flavor, and the reason for that is so that companies can, like, quickly move in and out and restructure the buildings without the need to spend a ton of money. Makes it easier to sell them and stuff. Woke is the last thing you should call a mega corporation. I mean, when conservatives say woke, they usually just mean, like, regarding diversity stuff. So, like, the Cracker Barrel woke fiasco kind of puts truth to the lie that it was ever about anything other than just, it's a buzzword for what we dislike. I did see a very funny tweet. Wait, hold on, let me... So, I'm not on Twitter, but, you know, people take screenshots of tweets and stuff. I think it was on Twitter, not Blue Sky, because it was a conservative guy. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the image. I'll put it up on screen. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Cracker Barrel. Because, like, somehow this has just become a cultural touch point. I don't know why. But as is the case whenever anything's a cultural touch point. Oh no, it's too small. Oh no! It's too small. Hold on, let me see if I can find, like, a better quality image. Here, okay. In college, I worked at Cracker Barrel in Tallahassee. I gave my life to Christ in their parking lot. The fuck does that mean? I gave my life to Christ in their parking lot. Like, I am not religious, but I grew up Catholic. And last time I checked, I'm sorry, if your church is in the parking lot of a Cracker Barrel, get a new church. He did what in the Cracker Barrel parking lot? I gave my life to Christ in the Cracker Barrel parking lot. Bro got the most mind-blowing blowjob of his life at 16 in the Cracker Barrel parking lot and has not forgotten about it. No one asked for the woke rebrand. Make Cracker Barrel great again. Rate proposed community notes. But so here's the thing also that, right? So we were talking about this on my Discord. And initially people agreed with me, like the rebrand looks really stupid, I don't like it, etc., etc. But then once conservatives started freaking out about it, and this is something that I do think, like, is a problem that the left often has, especially liberals, but I mean, I'm talking about leftists, right? Here? Suddenly people said, like, oh, I hope they keep the bad design then, because it makes conservatives mad. And I don't know, I feel like letting what weirdo conservatoids think about the Cracker Barrel rebrand impact your opinion of it is kind of dumb. Isn't this a Fire Emblem stream? This is a Cracker Barrel stream now. We are now the official Cracker Barrel fan club. Empty. The sword.